The Pathway Project held its third and last training of trainers at the Ateneo de Manila University from October 10 to 15, 2022.
The Ateneo de Manila University is honored to be the host of ToT3 of the Pathway Project, which aims to enhance the employability and entrepreneurship skills of graduates of higher education institutions. We believe that this gathering here on campus would greatly help meet the objectives of the project, because the consortium, composed of different higher education institutions, plus our sponsors from the University of Alicante and University of Montpellier, would greatly assist us to learn and acquire new knowledge, how to set up entrepreneurial centers that would greatly support our students in their endeavor to become future entrepreneurs.
ToT3 was all about the development of soft skills among students and the importance of setting up observatories in Philippine higher education institutions. The participants are the project team members from the Ateneo de Manila University, Benguet State University, Lyceum of the Philippines University, Batangas, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, St. Paul University of the Philippines, Commission on Higher Education, Suyamano, and the European Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines. Resource persons from the University of Alicante in Spain and University of Montpellier in France gave lectures and facilitated workshops throughout the training.
Okay, concerning the participants of Pathway Project, they are the right one and motivated. Really motivated, and for me it's amazing the amount of work that's been done by the participants of these 3 training weeks. In fact, at university level, we are all interested by employability, and we know, because of that, that we need to work on soft skill and observatory. And for that, the participants of Pathway Project are exactly the one that we need. We need university representative, we need representative from industry like Chamber of Commerce and so on, and we need also representative of the national level, so in the Philippines, SHED. Altogether, the participant can produce amazing work. I am so proud of what they done.
My name is Ramon. I am from Benguet State University, and I'm very, very happy to have attended the third and the last installment of the Training of Trainers program of the Pathway Project. The Pathway Project has been a very, very good avenue for us to improve our vocational and placement services in the Benguet State University. And in this last Training of Trainers, we've learned quite a lot from our partner universities in Europe, specifically the University of Alicante and the University of Montpellier. So we hope to be able to continue with this partnership, and we hope to be able to apply in Benguet State University the many, many insights and learnings that we have gained from this training of trainers.
The training is highlighted by the World of Work Café, held on October 14, 2022 at the Dusit Thani in Manila. The Pathway National event gathered stakeholders from the business and academe sector, as well as government line agencies, to discuss how they could collaborate in developing the entrepreneurship and employability of Filipino students.
So I'm from the University of Alicante, Spain, where we have the honor and the great pleasure of coordinating this to bring everybody together to have these conversations and to address the challenges and opportunity related to employability and entrepreneurship as a result of the pandemic.
We will make sure in all of our efforts will be geared towards matching of skills with respect to the needs of industry. This is the focus not only of President Bongbong Marcos, but also of your Senate, but also of your Committee on Higher Education.
Higher education institutions in addressing the industry's demand for human resources. Through the Pathway Project, the Chamber earnestly bridges the gap and enhances interactions between the industry and the academe here in our country.
It is my pleasure to join you today as we discuss the strides the Philippines must undertake in the aftermath of the pandemic, especially in improving the employability and entrepreneurial skills of our higher education graduates. With the fourth industrial revolution looming, it is not enough to produce mere manpower. That is surely one way to fall behind the times. Rather, we must enable the molding of 21st century capabilities among our workforce, producing highly skilled workers, adept in problem solving and innovation.
CHED is looking forward to achieving these three outcomes for the project. 1. Build bridges between university business cooperation towards innovation and employment. 2. Created observatory and business generators. And 3. Translated entrepreneurial skills into competencies in the curriculum. The Commission acknowledges the proposed Philippine entrepreneurial competencies, which are vital to the realization of the necessary skills for entrepreneurs and other related professions.
Appreciation to the European Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines for inviting the Department of Labor and Employment to share the labor and employment landscape of the country and our thrusts and priorities on employment, and especially to learn, especially from Christina, the very interesting the Pathway Project.
This presentation aims to validate with the stakeholders of entrepreneurial ecosystem in this assembly the proposed Philippine Entrepreneurial Competencies Framework. It will also be hopefully producing our graduates for international markets. So that is why we also would like to consider what are the entrepreneurial competencies for the Asian continent.
Is doing a very good job, but they can even advances.
In the afternoon session, roundtable discussions among the participants were facilitated by the ECCP.
This has been a highly productive, insightful event. It was certainly encouraging to hear the affirmation or affirmative statements from our speakers and stakeholders. So of course, the environment we are operating is not without challenges, and also students need a solid academic or theoretical foundation to be able to succeed in the real world. But we are confident that with the partners here present, we can overcome them and achieve shared goal of increasing higher education's employability and entrepreneurship or entrepreneurial skills. We are excited really to turn all these discussions into reality.
The Pathway Project is co-funded by the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union.